What is going on, everyone? I'm Paul Sabo, and this is my partner in crime,
Partner in
twitch.tv,
time. No.
twitch.tv/LordxHam. And this is Punk with a Controller. We go live Fridays in the evening, usually around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we record an episode of our podcast where we catch up with each other and what we've been doing throughout the week. We go through some news that is broken in the video games industry. We like to end with a closing topic that is video game centered, that gives you more insight into who we are as gamers. This is our 19th episode. That's huge. That is 19 weeks in a row. We have not missed a week. We've delayed by a couple days, but all in all, we have been 20 weeks straight almost, which is fucking insane. So if you've missed any of those prior 18 episodes, you should go over to youtube.com. Punk with a Controller is the channel name. You can check out all 18 episodes there. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you want to see us discuss. Blow us up in the chat with Feldman if you're subscribing. If you're not subscribing, you can go over to Amazon Prime and link your Twitch account with that, and you can gift one sub a month to any channel. If you gift it to mine, I love you. If you gift it to Jay's, we'll both love you. If you gift it to someone else, I'll love you either way. Now, Jay, how was your week, bud?
Long.
Every week's long.
All right, no, but this week. So last week, mentally, I had a good week. I was strong. I was like, I'm gonna kick this week's ass, and I did. And this week, as much as I tried going into it with that same mindset of like, yeah, I'm gonna kick this week's ass, dude, it just kept kicking my ass right back. Like there was, and I stayed positive all week. I didn't get negative, but it just like by 4 o'clock today, I was just done, and I was like I was like talking myself down, like, you need to chill out, dude. You just get this job done and go the hell home because like you deserve it. It's been like 100+ degrees with the humidity out all week, and like yesterday we barely even
we're in
worked.
Florida, Ohio right now.
Yeah, well
It feels
all
like we're
right.
in Florida minus the great food and dope beaches.
Yeah, but like yesterday I literally said, I told my stepdad, which is my boss, and my coworkers, I was like, "Hey man, you guys want to move to Florida so bad. Well, here it is. This is what you get." And that's why I personally hate that state. Like I'll go there to go to an
Everything
amusement
about it.
park, but like I don't I mean I honestly hate the beach. So fuck Florida. But anyway, um yeah, it was just a really long week, hot and stormy. Yesterday, freaking we're standing around waiting at like home base. We didn't even start work until like 1 o'clock because the storms kept coming. And literally, I shit you not, I saw lightning strike twice for the first time in my life. It struck the electrical tower across the street, and all the lights in Bergville went out. But like it was so loud.
Yeah.
Like you never hear like the after effect of it in the atmosphere, but it's like like it's got this crackle that goes back up in the sky, dude. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, when growing up, I grew up in I mean, you might remember, I think you came over to my house a few times, but it was
100%.
oh
I was
shit.
there last week.
What up, Lamb? Thanks, Lamb. Appreciate the follow. Shout out to you, Lamb. But yeah, no, I grew up in this it's just a basic suburban,
Is that the lamb? Lamb Mab? Is that Lamb Mab?
Yeah, Lamb Mab. I guess I thought it
Yeah,
was
what up, Lamb?
Lamb.
It's one of my homies.
Oh,
What up,
shout
buddy?
out to you, Lamb Mab. But yeah, no. Anyways, I grew up in just a suburban housing development, and we had the in-ground wiring, and so like every couple blocks there would be a junction box, or there'd be one just every now and again. Yeah, you'd see like a couple one of those. And I remember we were hanging out in the garage in like the middle of a huge thunderstorm, and there was a junction box like right in my front yard, like 20 feet away from us. And yeah, that thing straight up blew up from a lightning strike. Like it threw me out of my chair. Like it was a bomb that went off.
It is
It
a
was so
force.
bright.
it's almost like
It was awesome.
it is awesome, but it's a force not to be reckoned with. That's for sure. It's you don't fuck around with lightning. And like there's times where my boss makes us wash houses in the lightning, and I got this metal fucking gun pointed into the sky with a fucking stream of water shooting out like 50 feet in the air. You know, I'm like, I am the lightning rod. So yeah,
That's
lightning,
hilarious.
dude.
Yeah, no, my week. So, dude, the fucking like my week actually wasn't that bad. Fridays I'm normally like dead, but I don't know what it is today. I think maybe
I can
I
feel
find
the vibe.
I think I finally broke the mold. Where like, I'm now used to waking up Fridays so early and working, a lot longer schedule than I normally do on a Friday. And so yeah, no, I think that's why like, I'm not as so anyways, like I was the last few episodes when we recorded on Fridays. But yeah, no, I mean work was fine. It was pretty slow. I blame a lot of that on the weather. I personally don't want to go out and do it. Even if it was nice out, if it's like this, like weather-wise, it's fucking terrible because we would get the rain. We would get those thunderstorms that would go for a few hours and it would drop down to like 65
And it
degrees,
feel
70
amazing
degrees. Yeah,
outside.
and it was cold rain and yeah, no, very, very, very pleasant. But it just scared the shit out of me because I knew this 3 hours later the clouds are gonna break, the sun was gonna come out, and oh my god, did that heat
Dude,
rise?
dude, sorry, all week though, because I was outside, for most of it. Those storms would come in, and 5 minutes after those clouds roll out, the road and everyone's driveway and roofs are steaming because it's so hot. It
Yeah.
goes from 65 to 80,
Now,
85.
just real quick, some of you out there, I don't know, you might be living down in the South, being like, "Huh, you guys don't." Yeah, yeah, you Ohio boys, like, yeah, you don't know anything. Ha ha ha, heat. Ha ha ha. All right, yeah, you guys have the heat. If it snows a fucking millimeter down by you guys, you're driving 10 miles an hour, afraid you're gonna fucking skid out. So I don't want to hear it because we get the worst snowstorms anywhere. It's insane. But what'd you play this week? What'd you watch this week? What'd you do
Um,
for fun?
Sleep and eat.
That is
But
always fun.
I got I played Divinity like all weekend. All my free time went to Divinity, and all week, I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I got this boss fight I'm stuck on. Um, real quick, I don't know if you know which one it is, but like the Clay Sentinels. Have you done that
I don't think I
dungeon?
got that far or
There's
got
like
there.
there's like a shit ton of Clay Sentinels, like soldiers, frozen. You know they're gonna do something.
Yeah, for sure.
And you do everything you need to do inside, and then when you try to escape, they all come to life.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember that.
yeah, I kept getting fucked, and it took me days to like think of how I could do it, and then last night I did it.
Just
Last night I beat
just
it.
popped in your head.
Yeah, I got like 2 hours to play last night. That's about it. I played some Divinity. See, I watched Talladega Nights,
Classic.
classic. And then, well, funny part is me and Lady Ham, we have all these sayings we say to each other because we like love these movies, right?
Yeah, it's quotable.
Right, but like there was some we always go like, "You're my best friend," and I'm like, "You're my best friend," and I'm like trying to think of what that movie was from, but we say it all the time, and then yeah, it's definitely "You're my best friend."
You
And then I
don't
watched
put
Little
that on me,
Rascals.
Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that on me. Rest in peace, that man.
Yeah. Michael Clark
And
Dunn.
then I watched Little Rascals last night on Peacock, and it's weird. It was one
It's
of my
a
favorite movies
cringy
as a kid.
movie.
If you guys like that movie and you want the nostalgia and you don't want super cringe, watch Slappy and the Stinkers. These kids try to rescue a sea lion from the zoo, and they sneak it home on the bus and dress it as a kid. And they use a real. There's no CGI either. It's a real fucking sea lion, and it's got some of the kids from Little Rascals. But yeah,
Like that shit's
good shit.
legit.
It's legitimate, dude. They had this seal freaking dive out the back of the bus off the back emergency exit, and they're like, "Is he dead?" He's like laying on the ground, and then he just rips ass. And it's the funniest shit ever, dude. But anyway, what'd you play? What'd you do? Watch.
So I streamed Halo a couple days this week. I don't remember. I think Monday and Tuesday and Sunday I streamed. I streamed a few days this week. We're about halfway through the first one. It's good. The gameplay is really fun. The story's, engaging. I feel like the missions are starting to the gameplay is starting to repeat itself. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the
You have to
repetition.
remember the first one was
Yeah, it was
basically a big.
2001. It was a very dated game.
But still, the first game, people I know people that have the same opinion and they get hate for it. But the first one's just a big, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like Crisis.
You want to say tech demo, but you don't.
Yeah, that's
what
it is. That's what it is. That's exactly.
You just sum everything down to a tech demo.
Well, it was for the time.
It was just.
They were like, look what the Xbox is capable.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, no, I mean that's by that standard, The Last of Us was a tech demo. Like, look at what the PS3 can do.
What I was about to say. What I was about to say was Halo 1 is a tech demo with a really good story. Now Halo 2, it just checks all the boxes. Like when you play Halo 2, you can tell they're like, all right, we got it.
Yeah, it's moving quickly too. So I'm not really too concerned about that.
Did you get to the flood yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on there's 10 missions. I'm on mission. I think I just finished 4 and I'm going into 5. I think that's the next mission I got to do. I played a couple missions with co-op with my one buddy, so that kind of
Lamb, me too.
Yeah, Lamb. Lamb. I want to say your name right. I don't want to just start calling you Lamb now.
Lamb. That's Lamb.
Is that cool? All right, if that's cool with you, whatever you like. But Halo 3 made me cry as a kid. This is my first time playing through the Halo series. I know it's weird, as we're like video game pundits, like criticizing.
It's weird that you're almost 30. That's weird that you're almost 30 and haven't played.
Yeah.
Halo yet. Oh man, I just made me feel old too.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'm playing through Halo. That's all I really played. I finally sat down and watched all of Dave this season.
Don't say anything.
I'm not gonna say.
I heard it got good.
Okay, so I think it's the 3rd or 4th episode, whichever episode has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like
okay, that's the last one I watched.
All right, that was the start, where like every episode after that is like the normal Dave that you expect. And dude, that final fucking episode, those last like 3 minutes, oh my god. Like I can't even lie, it fucking got me. Like, cause I thought it was gonna go so left field. I thought it was gonna get really fucking dark, and then just out of nowhere, just makes a complete right hand turn and goes in the opposite direction. And holy shit, it was like the most hype ending to a fucking show ever.
Is it as hype as the first season? I got hyped in the first season.
Dude, this one leaves the first season's finale and it's dust. Like again, I don't want to spoil anything. Like
I'll watch it.
The whole season is really good. I just don't know what, like, those first 2 or 3 episodes, they were kind of out of place, I feel.
I was just gonna wait. I was gonna wait until the whole season was out so I could binge it instead of watching
That's what I did.
Dude, every week I was like, oh, maybe next week's episode will be better. No, maybe next week's episode will be like funny. No, but yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was.
Yeah, that was the start of the good episodes, and yeah, from every episode after that, it's fire. And yeah, I started this on Monday, I think. So, and I knew that the final episode was coming out yesterday, so I knew I had time to watch the whole season. And then I actually just added this because I forgot I watched this surprisingly because it was fucking awesome. It's this new FX show on Hulu called Reservation Dogs. It's Tidy
For a
Whiteys.
second, for a second there, I thought you spelled Reservoir Dogs wrong.
No, that's like kind of the joke. That's kind of like the gimmick with them. But no, it's Taika Waititi's new show. He's an executive producer on it. Really good. The first two episodes are on Hulu right now. Really good. I think it's got a really strong start. Particularly the ending of the first episode and the beginning of the second episode. I felt like they blended really well together. What do we see here in the chat? If you like Halo, Destiny, and XCOM are both close. Destiny is obviously closer, but I'm playing XCOM, and yeah, no, I've been playing XCOM since the PS2. Those are like some of the only like strategy games I really fucking like. XCOM is amazing, and then Destiny. I've been wanting to. It's just that is a grind. If it wasn't such a grind, I would maybe consider getting into it because the game, it's Bungie. They are known for their gameplay, and it looks great. It's I have a bunch of friends who do play Destiny, and it's crossplay, so I would have no shortage of parties. But it's too much of a commitment. Like I can't even commit to that. And then what else do I got here? And then yeah, just earlier today, before this, I watched the Ted Lasso season 3. I keep saying season 3. Season 2, episode 3. It was a Christmas special, super heartwarming. Gotta love Ted Lasso. But that is all for our opening, unless you got anything more else to say, Jay.
Follow me on TikTok.
Fuck. All right, there we go. Did that fix it? Oh no, I'm frozen. Yep, I'm frozen. Give me 1 second here.
Just turn your camera on and off again.
I just gotta close the pop out feature. Pop back out.
Oh no.
There we go. Cool. All right. What do we got here? Sorry. Producer issues.
Blue balls.
All right. So, Jay, Abandoned has been a big issue this entire, it feels like, year. So, to run you all back for the uninitiated, earlier this year, this indie team announced this sketchy little trailer just using a bunch of assets out of Unreal Engine 5, and they announced this survival horror game called Abandoned. Super small team based out of the Netherlands. For a little bit, right there at the beginning, there was speculation that this was Hideo Kojima, but that speculation started to slowly die out until a few months later, out of nowhere, they just started leaning into the speculation when they announced this real-time app. And the real-time app was supposed to go live with its announcement trailer. Like they said you could go and you were going to get the name of the game because Abandon is just a placeholder name. And it was going to be all this other shit. And that was supposed to launch in June, I think. And then they delayed that to what was supposed to be Tuesday. And they launched it and it didn't launch. And they basically just went radio silent with basically essentially an update a day where they were like, hey, technical issues still, don't know what's going on, trying to fix it. We'll keep you posted. Now, they did this big thread, which is deleted now. You can't find it anymore. I tried to find it for this sort of opening segment I got here, but it's not available. Which raises an eyebrow because this whole situation has raised eyebrows. Now, Jay, before I give you context for this trailer, do you want to watch the amazing 1 minute and 14-second trailer that they put out?
Yeah.
Now, just keep in mind, just remember that this is 1 minute and 14 seconds, and it's from the very start of the trailer. When you open the app and this blue box logo pops up. This is from the very beginning. Jesus Christ. like don't even want to fucking watch it again. Okay, just pause it right here real quick, or just go back. So you can see that this is the introduction trailer that's available now. Not what they said we were going to get. What they said was more so the cinematic reveal. And if you're interested, you could go back in our archives on this channel, twitch.tv/punkwiththecontroller. And it's the last episode we watched, or the last episode. It was like 15 minutes long, I think. I might upload it to YouTube, but essentially it's just me laughing for like 10 minutes long. I guessed that it was going to be a minute long, max 3 minutes. Whatever they had to show initially wasn't ready and wasn't working, so they're going to put out, whatever they can. That is in verbatim what I said. You could go and watch it and tell me otherwise. But yeah, what we have available now is the introduction video. And then available soon, a cinematic reveal trailer. Available soon, a trailer. Available soon, the release trailer. And just everything is available soon. Gameplay demonstrations 1 and 2. I don't know if that's a PT style thing where I get to play it. I don't know if that's a demo that they just post. I have no idea, because a cinematic reveal doesn't really imply gameplay reveal. But yeah, let's just finish this up. We're 24 seconds in. I hate that so much. Welcome to the real-time experience. Demonstrating content in real time. Like, yeah. No shit.
What?
Impressive, right? So here's my theory, and it's not as much a theory as much as I think it's just proven, in the sense of what I said. What my prediction is it was just like to a T true. What they had to show wasn't ready, and they just showed this. Because, Jay, like I said, I wanted to show you this trailer without any context. Moments before, on Tuesday, are you ready? Moments before at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when the app was supposed to go live, they tweeted this out. Was there anything more to what we just watched that is in this 5 seconds? Or what
No.
did we... Yeah, exactly. Those are MGS footstep sounds. It's like... It honestly couldn't have been a worse rollout.
Unless it's just all on purpose.
I don't think it is, because Kojima wouldn't be this bad at it.
How do you know?
Maybe that's him trying to lead into it, but I do think he is working with Microsoft. He's been working very heavily on Death Stranding. We know that with the PS5 and Director's Cut. Don't you fucking fart when I say Death Stranding. How dare you? We respect Death Stranding in this podcast.
Uber Eats Simulator, dude.
What did I just watch? You are watching what you just watched on repeat right here. A Dude Walking. This is the game that people have been speculating is Silent Hills for about 9 months now. It's just, why would you just not release anything? Now, one thing they've been insisting, I'm curious if this is a tweet that they deleted. Let me see here. No, the patch is live. Are you ready? Yeah, there was a whole thread right here of why it was delayed, all the reasons. And then, yeah, everything just back to July 28th. Let me see here. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, they deleted that. They actually deleted the fucking tweet now that I see it. The tweet where they... Hold up. No, because this is actually crazy. Jay, this is breaking news. IGN, hold up. IGN abandoned.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
What do we got here? Uh, 2 days ago, 2 hours ago. No, give me it. Because I saw you fucking post it. Oh, hold up. Let me just click on this saga. Maybe I'll get it here. Wait, no, that's a podcast. No, they posted an article about abandoned devs insist they're real. That was like literally the fucking headline.
I believe it.
Where's the fucking dude? I swear to God. Oh my God. I'm gonna find this after the podcast. I'm not gonna take the time to find it now. I promise you. Like 5 different fucking websites. Let me check VGC.
Yeah, Lamb, this is a game theory of this
After they
game.
tweeted out, you know, they were literally like, we swear we're a real team. We're a small team based out of the Netherlands. Blah blah fucking blah. Can I search? No. Fuck. Search VGC. God, son of a bitch. But no, them deleting the fucking tweet where they're insisting they're a real developer is kind of sketchy. No.
Thus.
Oh, but I got so caught up in that. I got lost. Yeah, no, it's the worst launch I think I've ever seen for a trailer. I mean, what's the app even for? They insisted on this coming out on a fucking PS5. They delayed it for 3 fucking days. Sorry, this humidity's killing me. They delayed it for 3 fucking days for this. That's embarrassing. So I don't know, like, unless Kojima's purposely trying to appear fucking dumb, I just don't believe it. We'll see, I guess. But one more thing I want to note here is this studio's track history. This is over at Push Square by Sammy Barker. This is our first story officially, technically. Abandoned PS5 saga sounds eerily familiar to past Blue Box projects. I hope they cover it here. While the surrounding saga for Blue Box Studios' supposed PS5 exclusive Abandon appears truly unprecedented, this isn't the first time the Dutch developer has delayed a teaser due to purported technical issues. In fact, a comprehensive catalog of the secretive studio's past endeavors reveals it's done all of this before. Reddit user Tic Tac Paul, I wish I could claim credit for that name, but that dude is way smarter than I, uncovered information on a 2015 title called Rewind Voices of the Past, which is a canceled Kickstarter page you can browse to this very day. Apparently, the funding drive was pulled after a private investor purportedly offered to back the project. A player teaser of the prototype version was planned, but that was delayed due to technical issues. Sound familiar? Over the years, Blue Box Games has tried to get a number of horror titles off the ground. The Lost Tapes was pitched as a first-person puzzler, but was apparently replaced by a AAA title. The unreleased Rewind Voices of the Past. There's even artwork of the studio's supposed Fatal Frame-inspired series, The Haunting, which looks a lot like Abandoned. Neither game ever released, but production on The Haunting was apparently passed on to a different developer called Create Q Interactive, a team which doesn't actually exist. Amusingly, the website for an unrelated Dutch company, also called Create Q, states, "We are not related to Create Q Interactive, Blue Box Studios, Hideo Kojima, The Haunting game, and Silent Hills." Blue Box Game Studios has released a couple of apps, including The Whisperer, a paranormal investigation game, and Tales of Six Swords, which I think is actually a pretty cool title. both of which have been pulled from various app stores in the years since. The latter, unbelievably, included assets stolen from another source as its icon. All of this paints a particularly murky picture, but there's an obvious through line here. Blue Box Studios has announced various projects over the years, many promising playable teasers which have failed to materialize. Meanwhile, the developer continues to insist it's legitimate on social media, and that abandons app will be updated as soon as possible, which it has been. So, Jay, I'll pass it over to you if you have anything to say. Just one more thing I just want to note. I know this isn't Kojima. Like, I do. I know it's not him. But it's got to be something bigger than this, in the sense of Sony is backing and funding this game entirely.
That's what I was going to say.
Why would they allow this to continue to happen? Shuhei Yoshida himself was tweeting out about this app with, like, you know, emojis and shit. And it wasn't the first time he's talked about it publicly. And he is the director of indie studios and third parties. Like, he is not anyone to just he is on the same level of Herman Hulst tweeting out, like, you know, keep your eyes peeled or some shit. So this is it's news, and whether I'm excited for it or annoyed by it, it's news that's exciting. That it is exciting. It is. Like, when we do see this game, I think it will be exciting, whatever it is. Jay, how do you feel?
I feel like I need to get a PS5 so I could download this app and just stare at it.
No, trust me, you don't need the PS5. You just need this 5-second GIF right here.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I feel like it is going to be bigger. I feel like this is all sort of like their plan. Because the more they fuck up, the more people are going to be like, oh, this fucking, and they're going to get press either way, if it's negative or positive. And Sony wouldn't be, like you said, dumping probably millions of dollars into this.
Oh my god, the amount of, like, Blue Box Game Studios is a team of 50 people, but they've given this game off to teams to work on, like teams that have worked on Death Stranding and The Last of Us. Like, they give them, they're working with big teams to make this game a thing, says Hassan Karaman. Which his fucking last name translates to Kojima. Like, I cannot get over those odds. Like, if this truly has nothing to do with Kojima, those are odds that I cannot just let go. Like, at that point, I'm gonna type Sabo and see if my name translates to Kojima. And like, dude, it's insane. Like, fucking Sabo from Hungarian to Kojima, or to Japanese. What does that translate to? But yeah, I'm done with this.
Man.
Yeah, I'm done with this story. We're gonna continue reporting on it because I gotta see more. What annoys me the most is I thought at least we were gonna see what it is. We were gonna see a final name. We were gonna get a minute long, an actual minute, not going through menus, a minute long trailer, and it just teases what the fucking final thing is. But I don't know. I hope we find out. I hope we find out soon. Like, again, my theory going back is that this isn't what they wanted to show. They had something else prepped and it just wasn't ready. And they couldn't get it ready. I really hope that they're just being honest and that, you know, they posted this and they'd rather take, I don't know, one day of bad PR than another month of people being like, where's that trailer, dude? Where's the app, dude? Where's the app, dude? Where's the app? Because that's what it would be. But either way, it's still, in my opinion, Jay, I've watched a lot of trailers. I've seen a lot of trailers. This has got to be the worst launch, not only launch of a trailer, but trailer I have ever seen. What about you?
Oh, it's pretty duty.
That'd be a fun
Eh,
closing topic. Best trailers, best marketing for a game.
The Division. No, just kidding. Division sucks.
Gears of War Mad World. That's like the best fucking trailer off the top of my head. But no, let's get on to some fun news. Something that I don't know if you saw. I was gonna show it to you earlier, but I kind of
I
wanted to
saw
keep
it.
it down low.
I saw
Battlefield
it.
2042 gameplay from the technical playtest has been posted online. Signed up for this. I did not get. I've been getting bad luck with these fucking previews, man. But
No, they said there's people that have like hundreds of thousands of followers that didn't even get in because
yeah,
it
no, for
wasn't.
sure. That was the same thing with the Halo one. But yeah,
Yeah,
no, it it's not really much gameplay to go off of. It kind of just gives you, a look at things. One thing that I do like that I did notice is that if you yeah, they're taking C1. So I wonder if that's how instead of like I always talked to
no,
like
you were 100% right. They already said how All Out War is gonna work. It's gonna be in different sectors like that: A, B, and C. C 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4.
yeah, cuz yeah, before my fear was that it was going to go up to like fucking Q. um but yeah, no, Jay, when how far away are we from this game? Do you know the exact date?
October or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, this is definitely a technical preview because they have a lot of shit to do here. Like I'll just go back to like yeah, right there. Look at the grass. Like that grass. It was just it was like it was just plain green. There's no
Hmm.
foliage or anything.
The
There's some
gameplay I
popping.
saw was like some quick scoping,
Yeah, there's this
some
other one
murking some
right here.
dudes.
I think this map looks really fucking cool. Yeah, it's like a nuke test site or a missile. I don't know, rocket launch.
What
So a
is he in?
big
Is
ass
he in a
airfield.
drone?
I think he's in a plane. Like he's a passenger in one of the planes.
I'm excited for it.
I love that how you could just fucking swap everything on the fly. It looks like you could have a lot on you.
You have a backpack. You can only put like a couple of each attachments in it.
I want I want a fucking grappling hook and I want a wingsuit so I can just cause style it.
You can't have both because each of those are a specialist, different specialist.
Bullshit. But yeah, they have like some textures to touch up with and other stuff like that. But I think, or maybe this could just be the insanely low res video. Um, yeah, dude, I cannot wait. This is probably my most anticipated game right now of 2021. What about you? You got anything else that might pop out this year that you might be more excited for?
Fuck no, dude. Are you kidding me? No, not at all. This will be like the only game I fucking play.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you've been playing a lot of BF4 and shit lately.
Cause it's fun as fuck,
Oh,
dude.
I
I get
like
to
how
do
that
whatever I
scope
want.
looks. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just like, doesn't look from the gameplay, if I'm being honest, it doesn't look fluent.
What do you mean?
Like, just like from like this leaked footage that I've seen, like the movement looks weird.
Kind of choppy?
Like choppy at the same time, like choppy, sluggish. I wonder if they'll have like a inertia system. But no, and then at some points, like the footage I saw on TikTok, this dude was like ducking and weaving behind these containers and quick scoping dudes, and it just looked too Call of Duty looking, if that
Mm,
makes sense.
yeah, okay. It looks like they made the controls more, they like tightened them up a lot. Um, it kind of looks,
It's
the,
also not the whole fucking screen.
yeah, I was about to say maybe that's it because the leaked footage I've seen, it looks like when he aims down sights, like the reticle's off. Like see how it's off to the right?
Yeah, it's cropped.
But yeah, no, keep in mind, this is the technical preview. This is This is equivalent to the Halo test flight. You know, this isn't a beta of any sorts. I think the beta comes in September. I'm not sure.
Next month.
There's a paid beta, but if you know you could just get it on Amazon and then actually, I gotta cancel those pre-orders now that I think about it. Fuck, I got fucking Back for Blood pre-ordered still. But yeah,
I
no,
know I'm
can't.
probably gonna pre-order it just because I know I'm gonna play this game. If that
This
makes
is
sense.
no, for sure. I think I'm gonna wait until just like the day of, because with these big online games, you never know. Sometimes their fucking servers are just fucked for like a week straight or some shit. So I'm gonna wait and see
But when
how.
has that ever happened with Dice, where the servers were completely fucked, where you couldn't play?
I mean, not to where you couldn't play, but to where it's not really enjoyable. Like Battlefield 4 was fucked at launch.
Yeah, I don't remember it being fucked. I remember playing the shit out of it.
Well, no, I played the shit out of it, but it was fucked. Like screen tearing, glitchy, lag, um, all around. Hard to find servers. Um,
Man,
goddamn.
better than COD.
I mean, these games have always been better than Call of Duty. Oh, I can't fucking wait for this one. But what do we got here for story number 3? Story number 3. Oh
Oh,
God, Jay. Oh my God, Rockstar is reportedly bringing all remastered GTA Trilogy to all systems, including the Switch. This is sticking over at Video Games Chronicle. 1 second here.
I wouldn't get it on Switch if my life depended on
Oh
it.
my God, you couldn't pay me to play this thing on Switch. Kotaku reports that remasters of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas are in development at Rockstar Dundee and are in the final stages of development. It's reported that the remasters are being planned for all systems, including Nintendo Switch, which would see third-person GTA coming to a Nintendo Switch console for the first time. The
Oh yeah.
report corroborates information VGC has recently received from its own sources. We reported on that last week, which also suggested the remasters were in development. Rockstar Dundee was formerly known as Ruffian Games until it was acquired by Take-Two in October 2020 and renamed to make it a part of the Rockstar family. The studio is reportedly also helping with development on the upcoming next-gen version of GTA 5, which is set for release November 11th. Grand Theft Auto's parent company Take-Two confirmed last week it was working on 3 unannounced remasters of previously released games. The publisher confirmed the in-development titles in an investor presentation. God damn it. Which listed 3 unannounced new iterations of previously released titles. These projects were listed alongside the upcoming PS5, Xbox Series X and S versions of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Kerbal Space Program, as well as planned standalone versions of Grand Theft Auto Online. Take-Two has openly discussed its intention to continue creating remasters of its past titles in March, blah, 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 because we talked about that last week already. So this seems all but confirmed. It's being corroborated by Kotaku, VGC. I know GameSpot hopped in there. I think Imran Khan, maybe from Fanbyte, had something to say. I'm not sure. But just a lot of insiders are saying that this
Dude,
is true and happening.
so there's a guy out there that modded the first 3 games and fixed every bug, smoothened like the HUD out, changed like the graphics so it runs now and like in 120 FPS and like 60 plus, I guess. And he just completely fixed the original 3 games on PC. And Take-Two issued a cease and desist on his mods and got
Yeah, I
them
think I
taken
remember
off.
reading that.
But then they somehow like dropped it or something like that, so you can get the mods again. I mean, I have them for all 3 games. That's how I recently replayed all 3. Like it gets rid of Vice City has those trails, the stupid like the lights that trail and stuff. Get rid of all that. It clears it up. 1080p or 1440p, whatever resolution you're playing it as. Like I think they probably hired this motherfucker.
Well, it's Australia or it's Dundee. I'm assuming that's Australian. That's the Australian team. Did they
Or
say that?
Dundee, Michigan.
or Dundee, Michigan.
It's the only other Dundee I know, except Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, in last week's article, they're reporting on how it's not going to be a complete overhaul of a remake. It's going to be more of a remastered. They're porting it to the Unreal Engine. They said they're going to stay true to the original game. I don't really know what that means. I hope
I read that it's going to be 50-50.
well, they gotta fix a lot of the controls for for Vice City and 3
Well,
specifically. Like
well,
when you use
they're
it.
going to put in, you're going to be able to look around. Remember, that was the
Well, yeah,
thing.
no, those games had fixed camera angles. If you would use the right joystick, then you wouldn't look around. You would be you'd go into first person, and then you could look around like Metal Gear status. So yeah, they got to fix that. It was like you would press R2 once to like lock onto someone, and then you would hold down circle to like shoot your gun. So yeah, they got a lot of control like tweaking to work with. And then yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would like them to add some textures and shit like that. The one thing that has me a little concerned is the music and the soundtrack. Those licenses have to be expired. And I mean, we know Rockstar and Take Two has the fucking guap to drop to get that shit back, but I don't think they're. I don't. I could see them not doing that. I could see them just porting over fucking GTA 5 soundtrack to all of it or some bullshit.
No.
Yeah, no, it'd be annoying as shit, and that would fuck up a lot of things, specifically Vice City and San Andreas with their time periods. Those are very time centric games, and music is kind of a fallback for those. But yeah, I am really excited. Like I said, this is essentially confirmed. I'm just waiting for Rockstar to announce it themselves. When do you think we get this? Gamescom is happening next. I gotta check my calendar.
I guarantee we get it either this holiday or next, like Q2,
Because
like
yeah,
next
no,
spring.
they say it's far along. If I remember correctly, I think they said they're just in the stages of polishing.
Well, they're
Uh,
working with shit they've already had, and I guarantee all they're gonna really be redoing is refining it, and the new textures they're doing is like car models and buildings.
well,
If that makes
I
any
know
sense.
they're porting the code over to Unreal, so I'm curious how much that alone is going to affect the game. I, I wonder if it's like I wonder if it's going to look weird at all because uh, one of my favorite stories is one of the reasons why Naughty Dog went to Uncharted instead of or the one reason why they continued doing Uncharted instead of breaking off and doing another Jack game was because they tried making Jack in Sony's Ice engine that they use for Naughty
And he
Dog
just looked
games.
weird.
He looked weird as shit. You might be able to find images of him still. I'm not sure, but yeah, there were pictures of him, and yeah, Jack didn't look no good. Um, so I wonder if there's gonna be kind of any weird thing like that because do you remember that one video someone posted where they like kind of re-res like all of Vice City for like 5 minutes? It was like for a cutscene.
Yeah, but I also saw a bunch of people, they were able to port the game over to the newest Rage engine and play through the first 3 games in GTA 4's engine.
That's ridiculous.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the Rage mod?
I know Rage, but I haven't seen that mod specifically. That's wild.
Yeah, they've done all 3 games. Like, I don't know, it's about time this generation they get to experience what we got to experience.
All right,
I
so
don't know.
yeah, I
I'm
guess.
excited. I'll play them. I'll play
Oh
them
yeah, no,
again.
I've been looking for a reason to go back and replay these. I hope they do
Other
these
than
more.
their $10 for like all 3.
Oh my God, Rockstar, if you're listening, do this with Bully. For the love of God, do this with Bully. Um, but
I
yeah,
just
let's
want a
get
new
on.
bully. Bully's boring, kinda.
Are you
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
fucking mad? Yo, when we did our video game hot takes a few episodes ago, why the fuck wouldn't you say Bully's boring? Are you crazy? What the?
It's
Uh,
good, but it's not like Grand Theft Auto good.
we'll Hunter, make note of this kid thinking Bully's boring, and we'll get back into that in the closing topic because I might have a boss battle of my own with you. And then what do we got here? Story number 4. This is just a quick fucking runabout bullshit story. Leaked Call of Duty Vanguard images show a return to World War II. Why go back to World War II? Can we not be done with World War II? Let me guess, we're gonna be in fucking Germany or France or fucking Italy, or we'll go to the Pacific for a mission or two. It's the same fucking game
Yeah,
every
I just
time.
saw that. I just saw that they're going to be really honing in on the origins of special forces.
Yeah,
Isn't that what we did in World at War?
I'm like not even gonna get into it
Dude,
because
no.
frankly I don't care.
Right, I don't care enough, but still, like, they're like, we're going to be like seeing the beginnings of special forces. Who were you in World at War? You were the Raiders. You're the Marine Raiders. You were the special. You were the shit. You were Kiefer Sutherland up in that shit, going ham. You know what I mean? Like, but like these screenshots I'm seeing are Russian, and I heard like if you beat a Warzone game like a Max or something, it shows a teaser, and from what I saw it was like a Russian sniper, a female Russian sniper. But then everyone's like, it's the Western theater. So is it like gonna be like Finest Hour, where it's like, oh, we're gonna spend a couple missions in Russia, then switch and spend a couple missions in Japan, then switch. But honestly, I don't give a fuck. They should re-release a $60, $70 version with the multiplayer, and then they should release a $30 version with just the campaign, because that's all I'm going to be playing is the campaign to
Yeah, I
this.
know. I know people have been asking for that for a while. I want to see if I can find it. What I want them to do is like, I know like you're developing the game and you don't really have anything to, some of you might not have anything to do with the Activision Blizzard lawsuit, but I think you should stop having so much fucking fun with your launch with all of the shit that's been going on at your publisher this last week or two. Um like I feel like you should kind of just put these images out. I'm actually, I was texting Jay earlier. I'm actually kind of convinced that Treyarch themselves leaked these images. Or was it Sledgehammer? I think it's Sledgehammer that's doing it. But yeah, I saw them like just kind of memeing it, like memeing the idea that it leaked. Yeah, see, just kind of having fun with the idea. And I don't know, like, sure, I like again, I know a lot of these people are genuinely working on these games and just doing their jobs, but also the fucking company you're working for is being sued for like some of the most heinous shit to come out in like a corporate setting, let alone the games industry, in quite some time. So I would kind of chill with all the memes. But I know you're a fan of the campaigns. Are you gonna get this one at all? Because if you're a fan of the campaigns, you might as well just wait for it to be fucking
That's
20
what
bucks.
that's what I'm gonna do. And like the last call, I pre-ordered Modern Warfare to play the beta and shit because I was genuinely excited, and I genuinely liked Modern Warfare. I really did.
For sure.
Like the multiplayer and the campaign was like one of the best single player campaigns I've ever played, let alone like a best Call of Duty campaign with that new engine and how real it looked and how like the campaign was like no Russian but amplified to like 1,000. It was so gritty and just like wow, they did that, type shit. And I didn't play Cold War because what'd they do? They didn't use any of that. They didn't use the new engine. They didn't use any of the new shit. They gave you a rehashed fucking piece of shit Call of Duty that wasn't even supposed to come out. And that's what you got. Personally think Warzone killed it all. Warzone ruined everything. And I think Warzone is just hot trash. Like, go play Escape from Tarkov if you want to play a good military game. All right? 'Cause that game is dumb, stupid, and y'all are dumb for playing it. Sorry, I hate Warzone, dude. I think it's just rehashed shit.
Yeah, no.
Blackout was better.
Oh, jeez. That's a hot Jesus. You got more hot takes this episode than you did on our episode about hot takes.
Well, what can I say? I ate a couple hot cakes this morning.
But
No, I'm just
let's see here. Our final story just broke. No, this actually broke yesterday. Funimation officially acquires anime streaming service Crunchyroll for 1.175 BZ. Jay, this is really big. This is really big. On Wednesday, Sony Pictures Entertainment Incorporated announced that AT&T and Warner Media agreed to sell Crunchyroll to Funimation. Though there had been rumblings of the acquisition for a few weeks, it wasn't clear just how the deal would go down or if it would at all. The purchase price for the transaction was estimated by Sony to be 1.175 BZ. They have like 120 million something subscribers. So Sony getting all of that money is going to go right into PlayStation because that is their biggest profit margin is PlayStation. That's where they get all their money from, more than TVs or phones and fucking refrigerators, whatever the fuck else they do. So yeah, they're gonna merge with Funimation, and there's also rumors that Sony is going to or PlayStation is going to offer an updated or in like a premium version of PlayStation Plus, where PlayStation Plus is $60 a month. You get like 5 free games a month, plus access to all online features and shit like that, and all the insane deals you get. And then I imagine for, I don't know, $80 to $100 a year, you'll get PlayStation Plus, hopefully PlayStation Now, which is what I've been asking for, and Funimation and Crunchyroll. And that would be an insane deal. I mean, Sony literally just bought the Western market for anime. I know, we're not really a weeb channel here, but that's a big buy. And for surprisingly cheap, what I feel. Because Crunchyroll, I know you're not a weeb, but like the big thing with Crunchyroll is you normally have to wait however long for anime in Japan to, come to the West. But with Crunchyroll, it's the next day after it launches in Japan. And that's really big for a lot of anime fans. So I know do you have anything to say on this? You want to talk about Sony's potential moves they could make? And actually, fuck, Jay! Fuck! Their deal with Netflix. Merge Crunch, like that could be their trade. Like, Netflix gives Sony their streaming software so they could, put their games up on streaming wise and, hit that Games Pass competitor that we've all been asking for. And in trade, Sony hooks them the fuck up with a bunch of anime.
maybe.
That'd be huge.
That'd be very huge.
We'll have to wait and see though, my guy. But Jay, before we get on to our closing topic here, which I just got box art bosses and our video game backlogs. So I kind of just want to, talk about, do we do boss battles recently?
Yeah.
We did? Fuck. All right, so we'll do box art. Like, I don't know, your problems with it. What's your favorite box art? What's your least favorite box art? My issue with box art is how it's all the fucking same, and it's all been the same for the last, 15 years. Go look at box art from the 90s, and it's incredible. But we'll get into that in a little bit. We're going to go to the bathroom, take a little 5-minute break. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Lamb, if you're still here, I see you. We'll be back soon. All right, we are back with our closing topic. We're talking about box art and our video game backlog. Jay, this year's been pretty dead. We don't really have too many more releases coming out this year. I know we just got done talking about how Battlefield 2042 is your most anticipated, and you're probably going to be playing that for the rest of the year when it does come out.
Yes.
But in the meantime, what are you working on clearing up? I know you got games from the past that you never got to play that you want to go back to.
Divinity is one of them, for sure, that I've been getting back to. If I'm being honest with you, let me pop up the old Steam Arena. I don't know if I have a backlog. Like, I literally don't know if I have a backlog of games that like I need to go back. Like, there's like a couple things. Like, I need to go back and destroy all humans, the remake, and beat it because I'm stuck on the last boss, and because games from the PS2 era just never had checkpoints. So it's like one of the longest fucking missions, and you have to fight like so much shit. It's just super hard. But yeah, I gotta go back and finish that sometime. Oh, Cuphead was a game in my backlog that just like I gave up.
Yeah, that one's
Like,
tough. That one's
uh,
fucking hard.
like definitely need another person. Um, I still kind of want to go pick up Stalker again and like pick up where I left off because I decided like I was starting a series on my YouTube channel and I kind of like got tired of it.
I forgot to put it in the news actually this week. Did you see that they confirmed that they are running on Unreal Engine 5?
Yeah, that's wild. That means
Yeah,
I'm not going to be able to run it on my PC.
really? No
Probably
way.
not. I could
Damn.
barely stream and like I guess Tarkov is a exception. That game is just extremely hard to run. Like Dr. Lupo, when he was getting his mobile streaming setup that when he can travel the world with, when he was getting that made, he literally said like one of two things. Like make it as small as possible and it needs to be able to run Escape from Tarkov in 1440p, 60 FPS or like 144 FPS, some ridiculous. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
set my goals higher. I wanted to run Star Citizen Max at
Well,
60
see,
FPS.
I built my PC like 3 years ago.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, I built my
For
PC last year and I built it.
oh,
I bought
for
everything that like just came out.
a little over 4 years ago, I think. Something like that. Like I forgot what year I did it, but it's dated now.
For
A
sure.
Ryzen 1700X just doesn't
Oh
cut it.
yeah, you need at least a 7 now.
Now, I do have a Ryzen 7
Oh, okay.
1700X,
Okay.
but it's a 1700X.
Yeah. You want to get at least a 9 at this point. That's what I got. I got a 9500X.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, no, that's very exciting.
But other
Uh
than that, you like it. Sorry, like I guess SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I gotta beat that on the Switch, and I just re-downloaded South Park Stick of Truth because I want to replay that again.
For sure, you got to be the Jew
So,
class.
I think that's what I was.
You get a
No,
trophy.
do you really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Um, yeah, no, I can't really think of because you know me, I don't really play. Um, don't really play single player games. So there's
Yeah.
nothing in like my backlog. There's just like games that I'm like, I guess I feel like playing that
Yeah, you're not
kind
really
of
the
deal.
big like bombastic blockbuster guy. You'll check them out like, there's the exceptions for you like Spider-Man and shit. But like, most of the time you'll check them out like, years after the fact.
Yeah, and I used to not be that way, but now that like the kind of content I want to create is like, like like shooters and plays and like because that's like what I always liked, but like also like I felt like, you know, I I try to make a lot of time now to play video games in my on my own time. Like Divinity, for example. I've been just playing it after work. But no, like I feel like before since I started streaming, I don't really like chill out play games.
Yeah, no.
And like those big blockbuster games are games I'm literally like I love to just
Yeah, just kind of play on your own. Yeah, no,
like
that's since I started streaming, it's I've gotten a similar feeling in the sense of like basically when I stream, that's when I game. Like I very
Yeah,
like
you can't do that. I
be
recommend highly against that. You
it's
got
become
to like,
rare for me to play
and that's
outside of streaming. Just
and
because it's
that's why.
content.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I tell myself. Like every time I'm playing Tarkov, I got like OBS recording. Not streaming, but recording. Or like whenever I'm playing games, I'm recording to
But
get
then you got to be
clips.
on, and you've been on for 5 hours now, and it's like, God damn,
Right. So that's why I
5 hours, 3 days.
that's why I always have a like a me game. So
Yeah.
my me game, I haven't streamed a Valhalla at all. 75 hours, no streaming. I tried it one time, and I could barely stream it because I'm running it at like beautiful max 144 refresh rate. Like it's got the NVIDIA filters on it, the freestyle filters. So um, what's it called? I forgot the name of it, but you can like make it more vibrant and stuff. So like the blood's like super like scarlet red, crimson red. Like yeah, I dig it. But like yeah, no. In the world of streaming, you gotta have just one game. Just one game that's a time sinker that you can just play it for you. And that's why you're like, I can't believe you've been playing Valhalla for that long. I'm like, dude, that's like that's just my game for me. I just sit
Yeah.
here and I veg out,
No,
play that shit.
I got a like a couple games that I can like that I play off stream, but they're not really time sync games. Like, like I'll play, Arma for like a couple hours, pass some time on a Sunday. I'll play, I'll check out the latest Star Citizen update for like, an hour. I straight up don't even think I'd be able to stream that. I don't know if my PC is even powerful enough for that one. But yeah, I don't know. I just like streaming. The only times that like I would prefer to play on my own are some of the like the big AAA console exclusives now. Like, when I can play a game on my fucking 60-inch TV at 4K 60 FPS, and with surround sound, really
Yeah.
fucking good surround sound.
Yeah.
Like that is so much sitting on my fucking leather couch because that's like that's the big thing for me really is
I have a really hard time
I need to
playing
find a
video games.
separation between my desk and my living room because like my desk and like here is all like like streaming and like business and like work and shit like that, whereas like out there it's relaxing and like just kind of
You're
zoning
literally
out like you're
pointing out
saying.
there, but you're just pointing right behind you.
Yeah, I know, and it's crazy that there's like there's that much of a separation.
You mean that the lack of a separation?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I do. Like I have a really hard time. I can't play like a first person shooter. Like for instance, I re-downloaded or I have it on disc, PS4 Skyrim, right? And I was like, all right, like Lady Ham, let's like play through Skyrim together. Or try to at least. And dude, I got on there and I'm like, I can't physically do this. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I don't know how I ever did it. I can play it on controller just fine on the PC,
That
but
that
sitting
30
there,
that 20
oh
FPS.
my god, dude! Or like Fallout 4, I tried that. That is just off. I'm like, dude, how did I do it for so long?
Yeah,
This
it's
is
60s.
trash.
Like 60s my cutoff now. Like I'd like there are certain games where like I feel like it would almost be weird if it was like in 60 or above. Like last week we were talking about the new South Park game. Like I feel like they just need to keep it in the engine that it's at running at the same frame rate as the TV show because yeah, I feel like South Park the show running at 120 FPS would be fucking weird. Actually, I kind of want to download the game and see what it looks like on my PC, running it at 120 FPS.
It probably looks fine.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to be the judge of that. But yeah, no, my PC really And then the PS5 was what really like set in stone, where it's just like, there's just no going back at this point. Like a lot of these games, I gotta fucking abandon them because like until Bloodborne gets a 60 FPS patch, I can't go back. I've tried, I
Yeah.
really have, and I really want to, but I just fucking can't. Um,
That should be your new time sinker, alone time game. South Park.
yeah, that wouldn't be a bad one, and I could get that on Switch. I bet it would. You got it on Switch; it runs
Yeah,
fine.
it runs fine. And
It
I
just
love
runs
it
the
on
same.
Switch because like
Actually,
it's
hold
like
on. I think I already own South Park on PC. I just want to check this real quick.
but yeah, I always have one game outside, but not really a backlog right now cuz I don't own a console or anything and I don't like
Well,
I don't know.
that's why I think
A
we have
bot
a. Yeah, I do have South Park, The Stick of Truth. I'm actually gonna install that. Um,
box art though.
well, no, I gotta get into my
Oh
backlog.
yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I know you probably have a backlog like
Oh yeah, no, because that's what
a
I was gonna.
novel.
That's what I was gonna say is like that's why I think we have a good mishmash here. Is you focus mainly on PC and a lot of indie games on the Switch and RPGs, where I got the console on lock. Like I'm playing all the single player narrative third person shooters, all the big Naughty Dogs, all the Insomniacs. So yeah, my backlog is actually pretty stacked. So I'm playing through Halo right now. I was talking about that earlier and playing through the whole series. So that's 5 games right there. After that, I do want to go back and play Metal Gear Solid, that whole series. So that's with Peace Walker, that's 6 games right there. Um, and those are just like, those are just backlog games that I want to go back to. Actual games that I like haven't finished is that Persona 5 is like one of the best JRPGs I've ever played, and I got 120 hours into it. I'm so close to the end, and I just stopped playing because Persona 5
Damn.
Royal came out, the updated version where people were like, "Don't even play the old Persona. You gotta just jump right to Royal. You're like, you're wasting your time on the old one." I'm like, well, I just wasted 120 fucking hours then. Cause yeah, that was like my head injury game. Like, like when I was just sitting on the couch for fucking a month straight, that's all I played. So I want to go back and play that. But as for stuff that's like coming out, this week is actually really big. We're gonna have to put the Halo playthrough on hold because 12 minutes that comes out on
Does it?
Thursday. And oh my God, dude, this game has been on my radar for literally years. Um, Here, I'm just gonna pull it up on YouTube real quick just to give you the gist of it.
I know
Um,
exactly what game you're talking about.
120 minutes, no, 12 minutes. Um, yeah, basically the gist of it is you're stuck in a 12-minute time loop. You are celebrating the anniversary of your marriage or some shit. I don't know. You're celebrating something, a birthday or some shit, with your wife, and like this one evening, and someone breaks into your house, accuses your wife of murder, and fucks you guys up. And then after the 12 minutes, it snaps. You start over from the beginning and you take what you learned and you go on. And one thing that makes this game really big and crazy is the husband is played by James McAvoy. The wife is played by Daisy Ridley, and the antagonist, the burglar, is played by Willem Dafoe. So I cannot fucking wait for this game. I think this is like, as much as I want this to be a game that I like kind of play on my own, it's a game I'm getting on my PC because it's not coming to PS5. And I feel like this is a great game to stream. You got a 12-minute time loop, you figure your
Yeah.
shit out with your chat, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So yeah, I can't fucking wait for this one. You said you knew about this, right?
Yeah. I saw it at E3.
It's coming to Games Pass, so if you want to get Games Pass for $1, You could get it for a month, and you could totally just play this for free, essentially.
Maybe.
That's what I plan on doing. And then the next day, literally right after, we got Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut. And that's,
Ah.
yeah. Now, I'm not going to replay all of Ghost of Tsushima because it's a really long game and I already platinumed it. But this DLC is said to be as long as the first act of the base game. And the first act is about 15 to 20 hours on average. So that is a huge expansion. Oh, hold on, let's just check.
It's behind your back. Let's go.
Hold still.
Now we can deal with the situation in different ways. We could try to hide, defend ourselves,
That's
or
the
just stay
director
out of the way.
commentating.
Now you, hands behind
What
your
is
back,
going on?
please.
Don't move. Help me. Will you come help me?
Some actions can put us in a terrible bind, and there's not much we can do with our hands tied up. But remember,
I don't know what to do.
everything you experience can be used later to your advantage.
This is a misunderstanding.
So let's just get up and see what
Look,
happens.
You're under arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago.
I don't know. You don't have to handcuff me when you talk this out. You're making a mistake. This
Okay,
is
let's
a
try one more time.
misunderstanding.
No, come on. Don't. I warned you.
Look, you can't do this.
Unfortunately, he's out of patience, leading to a fatal result.
Wait. No. No, please. Please don't stop. Somebody help!
And this is where things get interesting. When we die or time runs out, we go back to the start of the evening.
Oh, God.
It's fucking awesome. I listened to a podcast earlier this week with the games director. He was talking about how he's a really impressive guy. It was over at Kind of Funny Games, I believe. I would recommend going and listening to it. I'm sure he'll be doing a bunch of interviews this week leading up to the game. But it was he's actually really impressive, just his background and where he's came from. He was like an art director on The Witness, and he worked on Manhunt. Jay, he was an art director on Manhunt, and he programmed the game himself initially. Like, he learned how to program in his spare time. Like, it was almost like you know the movie Grandma's Boy. It was almost like that in the sense of, like, you know, he was working on Manhunt or The Witness, and in his spare time he would go home and he would, you know, learn programming for an hour.
Bro,
You know,
Grandma's
focus-
Boy is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, it's every gamer's favorite movie. It's so good. But yeah, no, this game comes out next week or Friday, along with Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut, and I can't wait for both of those. Death Stranding's director's cut, that comes out September 28th, the day before my birthday. Can't fucking wait for that one. And then we got Deathloop and Riders Republic. We got Battlefield 2042. Yeah, no, I got a lot of shit to play this year. Hopefully I plan on having all of Halo done by this month. So, you know, we got Halo Infinite. That's inevitable. But yeah, man, I can't fucking wait. But yeah, we want to get into some box art. So I was just thinking, like name me a game from the last 10 years.
Okay.
Just any game.
Any game?
Name me any game from the last 10 years. Like a AAA popular game.
So that's like what, 2011?
Go back to 2005, 2007. It doesn't matter. A long time.
Destroy All Humans.
All right. Destroy All Humans. All right. This is the cover art we're getting, right? All right. Make note. Make note of the cover art. Now, let me suggest one. Let's go Metal Gear Solid. Let's go 4 specifically. Yeah. That's the cover art for Metal Gear Solid 4. Now let's do The Last of Us. That's the cover art for The Last of Us. Do you get where I'm getting at here? Here, let me show you where I'm getting at here. Look at fucking Mega Man 3's art, dude. Mega
Yeah.
Man 2's. Oh my god, Castlevania's cover art. Legendary. God damn. Like this was from an age where you looked like you would go to the store and you would pick the game that looked the coolest.
Well, yeah, because you couldn't like look up a trailer.
Yeah, I know, but why does every game now have to just be the main character? Just plastered on the front. It's all it ever is. Like literally, name any game from the last 15 years and it is just the main character
Skate
on the cover.
3.
Okay, a default character.
Skate 2.
What is that? Is that the? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, the original Skate had. I think the Skate 1 cover art is actually
The
really
wheel?
good. Yeah, just that gritty. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that
that's
is a good
great
one.
cover art. Left 4 Dead, I thought had pretty good cover art
Yeah.
for
With
modern
the
day.
hand.
Yeah, it's dope. Simple. Left 4 Dead 2.
I always liked Grand Theft Auto's cover art.
No, Grand Theft Auto. They have consistently
But
had good
Red
cover art.
Dead
Same
does
thing.
the
Same thing as
thing.
I've always said. The same thing as I'm going on. Just the main fucking protagonist plastered on the front. That's it.
Bully is a cool cover art. I will say that. Because
I think it's the
it's
scholarship
just
edition where it's him like kind of like in the face of the principal.
well, no, I'm just thinking of the OG. It's just the Bulworth
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
crest, and
Yeah.
it's like it looks like a school book.
Yeah, no, both of them I think are really good. But I don't know.
Ooh.
I feel like cover art, I feel like it's still important in
It
some.
is.
I mean, although physical media is
No,
basically dead, um, I mean, I just feel like they don't put any effort into any cover art
Back for
nowadays.
Blood's logo looks sick.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's a good one. Turtle Rock's good. Is Evolve? How was Evolve? I think it was just the handprint. Yeah. It's simple.
I don't know. Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 have the same fucking
Yeah,
box.
exact same.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, they're not bad. Fables have all been the same essentially. I'm trying to think of. I'm looking over at my shelf and just seeing if there's any games that stand out.
Here, I'll do the same.
No, not really. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking up at my shelf at my retro games, and I'm looking at fucking Ultimate Spider-Man, Super Mario Strikers, Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite cover art for a video game of all time. Fucking the liquid metal snake in front of that red and white, iconic. It's incredible.
I found a good one.
Oh, yeah, Resident Evil 7, that's not bad.
I have like a select few PS4 games because I had a habit of letting friends borrow them, and then they had a habit of not returning them.
What about like ads for games in general? Because there are two that come to my mind, like trailers.
Trailers or ads?
I mean trailers, like just ad reels for the game, or like I mean if you want to choose like a poster specifically.
I can't tell you the last time I've like seen a poster for a game.
I don't know, like a tagline for a game or something.
Oh, I'll say destroy all humans again. One giant step on mankind.
It's a pretty good tagline. This is the one that always comes to mind for me initially. I got to keep it muted because we will get struck for this one. But yeah, it's the Gears of War Mad World trailer. It's like, I think this is just goes down as like one of the greatest trailers of all time. I don't know if there's really any denying it. Do you remember this one?
No.
You don't
I
remember
never really
this
played
trailer?
Gears, so no.
God damn. Yeah, this is like, this trailer sold everyone. It's like a minute long. Yeah, a minute flat. And it sold everyone on this game. And then the other trailer, yeah, dude. And he just fucking opens fire. This shot right here of him standing, I love it. It's so good. And then the other one that comes to mind for me, do you remember the original Dead Rising trailer?
No,
Or no,
that was
not
a
Dead
long time
Rising,
ago.
Dead Island.
Yes, when they were like jogging.
No,
the hotel.
that's the two. That's the hotel is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do remember the hotel.
Dude, this trailer ruined this game. The fuck's going on?
Dude, I played through that whole game too.
Yeah, I can unmute this one. Yeah, no, for sure I did too.
18.
Did you ever find Jason?
No.
Yeah, Jason was in the woods. Oh, I know this song somehow. I think this
Yeah, I remember this one.
I think this is in the leftovers. Actually, this trailer is wrong, I think. Yeah, no, this isn't.
Oh, that's the one.
No, this isn't. Here we go. It starts with yeah. It's the trailer in reverse. That's what made this shit so fucking cool. 1080p 60, baby. Yeah, this is the trailer. And again, so disappointing. This game was such a bust.
Yeah. It was bad, but it wasn't terrible. Like, it was,
Well, I have a feeling it was supposed to be like a story like this. Where like a dad, it is like, you know, like you choose between the mom and the dad. And then the other one and the kid dies. And then you're surviving on the island. Whereas like it was this fucking Scooby-Doo style club island party. Where you chose between 4 people who none of them were interesting.
yeah, Dying Light was a lot better.
Oh, 100%.
It was almost like the same game. It felt like just better with parkour.
It was developed by the original. So these guys, the guys who were making Dead Island 2 weren't the guys who made Dead Island 1. The guys who made Dead Island 1 went on to make whatever we were just talking about. What was it again?
Dying Light.
Dying Light, yeah.
I can't wait to play the second one.
But yeah, I mean these 2 ads I think go down as like, you know, some of the greats. But is there anything else you want to toss out there? I think I've said all I got to say for this episode.
Didn't Hitman Blood Money have good ads? I remember those were good posters. Like 47 with the toaster
Yeah, they were
in
always
front of
very
the bed,
simple.
but like artistic.
Yeah. I'm looking it up now. Hitman Blood Money ads. Yeah. Yeah, I'll switch it over to. You see this one?
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, that's a good one.
The one in the alleyway.
Where's that?
Up left. Down. It's second row. Fourth one. That one. In the middle.
Oh. Oh shit, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
100%.
I think one of my favorite box arts is also Manhunt, because it scared me as a child.
The eye?
No. That one's poop. I mean, that one wasn't bad. Like that one was pretty cool, but no. It was just like that really fuzzed out, staticky like dude in the mask.
Fucking Condemned had pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
Just the
Yeah.
green woman like wrapped up in chains. It's fucking horrifying. That like honestly, that cover art is still scary. It's just fucked up. But that it for us here, Jay?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, that is the end of episode 19. I'll have this uploaded for you over at youtube.com by Sunday evening, usually around 7:30 in the evening is when we upload those. But this has been Punk with a Controller. You can catch us live Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm joined by my partner here, Jay, aka twitch.tv/LordxHam. Go over to his channel, support him, follow him, subscribe to him. He's playing a lot of the first-person shooters, a lot of them competitive ones. If you're here for this whole episode, you know what his channel is all about. We'll be back Monday, I want to say. Or actually, no, we're going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Halo all morning. What am I talking about? So, yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. We hope you have a nice weekend. And, yeah. You got anything else to say, Jay?
Follow me on TikTok.
Appreciate the shout out in the chat, Lamb. You're good peeps.
Love you,
All right.
Lamb.
See you later. Have a nice weekend. Peace.
Peace out, everybody.